Greetings once again. It's time for another edition of Shelf Life Book Reviews Online, where I present to you a book that I have read, reviewed, and recommend. And this author is no stranger to the literary world. It is The House of Cross by James Patterson. This retails for $30 in the United States, $39 in Canada. It's 407 pages long, and it is book 33 of the Alex Cross series. James Patterson is a literary phenomenon. It would take the whole review to list half the people that James Patterson has co-written books with. There's been dozens and dozens and dozens. But the Alex Cross series, he has done all by himself. There is no other name that's associated with it. It's all James Patterson. And this series has become, it's a Amazon Prime TV series. There have been movies made based on the Alex Cross character. He's one of the most endearing literary detectives out there. And each book has a little something more. And this book, in past books we've heard about this secretive person M, known as Maestro. Well, we get a little bit more information about him. He's who is he really? And is he who he says he is? Is he one of two people? There are two twins, and it's really confusing at times. But as James Patterson always writes, he always writes with a lot of detail. So what's been happening is Supreme Court judge nominees are being murdered, and we're not really sure why they're being murdered. They're being targeted, and so Alex Cross' wife, Bree, who once was a detective, now she's working for security for him. She goes out with Detective John Sampson to try to find out more about the organization M, or Maestro. And so what happens is they trek through the woods, the deep woods, and they come across a Royal Canadian Mounted Police officer. It's a she, and it's Officer Fagan. So she helps them on snowmobiles, but the bad guys get the jump on them, and it appears that Officer Fagan, her snowmobile goes off the edge of the hill, and that it seems like she might not be alive. So the organization takes Bree and John Sampson captive and puts them in this big fortress. And so we learn more about them. So in the meantime, Alex Cross and his partner, FBI agent Ned Mahoney, they're out now looking for Bree and John Sampson because they've disappeared. So it's really one of the most intense novels in the series. And like I said, there's been 33. And each time out, James Patterson manages to really, really ratchet up the tension and everything else. Because this book is truly a classic. It's a book that you have to keep reading. I know I say that a lot. You can't put the book down. Well, I couldn't put this book down. I had to keep reading to see what was going to happen next. And but that's a typical James Patterson style. There's no question about he's one of the greatest writers ever. Contemporary writers. And since we're getting a little bit more about Maestro, the organization is not gone. We know they'll be back again another day in another book. But in the meantime, I'm sure there may be some people out there who may have not read a James Patterson book. I don't know what planet you were living on at the time, but he's been responsible, either writing alone or with others, well over, I don't know if anybody's taken time to count them all, but there have to be close to 150 to 200 books, maybe more. So if you're looking for an intense thriller, and this is, like it says, an Alex Cross thriller, that's not a lie at all. It's truth in journalism, and this is definitely one of the best. The House of Cross is a book that you will be amazed, surprised, and like I said, you can't put it down. So if you do purchase it, please let me know if you do agree with my review. I kind of think you will. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy my video reviews, and I hope you find them informative. And I'll be back again with another excellent book very soon. Until then, as I always say, stay safe, stay sane, stay in touch, And I will see you at the bookstore. Bye for now.